Does anybody else out there just legitimately enjoy being by themselves? Does anybody else just legitimately enjoy being alone and having like alone time? Like, I get this, oh, Harlem, you want to go to this thing with us? And I'm like, oh, my party is going to be next week. Make sure you clear the date. Make sure you come. I want you to be there. It's my birthday, okay? Like, even on the outside, if I'm like, oh yeah, on the inside I'm like, I don't want to go. I don't want to be there. I had an incident that happened. I gotta be careful how I say things, just in case one day somebody discovers my channel that I know. They wanted me to go somewhere with them, and I really just didn't want to go. And they were coming up with all of these reasons. Oh, it's the money, right? You don't have the money. And, oh, it's because of this reason. Oh, it's because of, oh, well, maybe it's that. And they were trying to come up with like all of these reasons. But the truth, I just didn't want to go. I just didn't want to be there with you. I was not remotely interested in doing anything with you. I just didn't want to do it. Even like watching movies, I prefer doing that by myself. I go to restaurants by myself. It doesn't bother me to be alone a lot of time. And actually, I often prefer it. And so when people are not like that, I think they think something is wrong. Like, could I say, no, I have the money, I have the time. I just don't want to go. And if I did, I would go by myself. I'm just being honest. I don't know. I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so I never said I just don't want to be there with you. And this wasn't like a guy situation. It wasn't like a romantic thing. It was just like a girlfriend. She's great, but I just like being alone. I prefer my own company most of the time, a lot of the time. Does anybody else just kind of like being alone? Like, why do people think that's weird? I actually prefer it most of the time. And don't get me wrong, I can go out with other people. Most of the time, I just kind of don't want to. It's my video. Does anybody else understand this? And have you ever been in a situation where you kind of had to make up an excuse? Okay. I've even Googled how to get out of doing this, or what's an excuse. But I don't want to say like I'm sick. I don't want to do that. I just don't want to go. And if I did go, I would have more fun by myself. Because what happens when you go out with other people, or if you're in a group, people always like to do kind of their own thing. I feel like if I go by myself, I can just kind of do what I want. That's more fun to me. I'm going to go. It's like 4 minutes. So that's all. Bye. I'm going to go do something by myself now. Bye.